What's going on, everybody? Mater here. Gives people a chance to get in here, show up. Hopefully, everybody's doing good today. Don't see anybody in here yet. Hopefully we get a good turnout today. Let's see here. Let's see here. Try to get some things done. All right. Got a new computer, so I'm still learning on it. Trying to figure some things out. I had to go get me another uh, monitor, a lot better than what I did have. And I will say that new computer is definitely a lot better. All right. Well, I got one person watching. I don't know who it is. Well, I guess I'll have to wait for wait till everybody starts wanting to roll in here. Of course, I don't know who's here until someone puts something in the chat. I don't know, like I said, I don't know who's here until someone puts something out there and I can read it. All right, so who we got out there? I know someone's here. Hey, Doc, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. So how you doing today? Here comes Crystal, I think. Yep. But yeah, Doc. I don't know if you heard or not, but Noodly Bits, which is Donna Miller. She's had some health issues and had a few strokes, but she had basically a pretty bad one, which has got her in a vegetative state. She is in hospice care right now, and as of what, 3 days ago, on what Wednesday, they wound up saying she's got about a week.
Yeah, they signed the hospice paperwork on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc.
And basically, she has no health insurance, no life insurance. So what the family's trying to do is raise money for
funeral expenses and back
medical.
Did you get your shirts?
They're still in the house. Please.
Clean, please. Be right back.
I can do that.
I know you can.
Yeah, Doc, I know that it is bad. But yeah, that's why we've been throughout the week and everything. The yard community's been having auctions. They've been selling stuff and everything to try and raise money. Let me get my other chair cleaned off. Thanks. We'll have to get that moved over. That way she's got a place to sit. I'm thinking about getting rid of these chairs and getting something else. Something definitely a lot more comfortable for sitting out here. I mean, mine, I've got a back and everything on it, but it's just not that comfortable. But no, today what we're going to be doing is Crystal's got a couple items that she's going to be auctioning off, and I've got hey Patch, appreciate you stopping by. Um, I got a another birdhouse I wound up building, so we're going to be auctioning that off. Um, I've got some Harley Davidson T-shirts. If anybody's interested, will be auctioning them off. These are ones that uh, someone had found them through I think either Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. Went up getting them. Said here, have them. I've never worn them, so I don't need them. So gonna auction them off. The only thing is that with the shipping cost for the birdhouse, because the last one was almost $50. What I'm going to do is half of the uh, whatever the half cost is for the shipping, that's going to go. And of course, I'm going to need Froggy in here whenever she does show up. I'm going to need the link for the GoFundMe because that's how all the money is going to be done. Nobody, I don't want anybody sending me any money. If whoever wins it, what you're going to do is you're going to go directly to that GoFundMe. That's how you're going to pay because that's going directly to the family. That's nice, Doc. That's what I'm working on right now. I need to get back in touch with the lady that is supposed, I've been talking to. So yeah, here she comes with the box of all the
shirts.
Yep.
Hi, Patch.
Well, I'm surprised some of the other people ain't showing up yet.
Yeah. Honestly, I would just stack them because I've got to write down.
Yeah, there's one.
I've got to write down the
Right.
like this one, Harley Davidson, Temple, Texas. Is
Right.
what I'll write down.
It's for Horny Toad. I mean, that one's not that far away. I mean, I've already got one, but it's like, eh.
Okay.
No, wait till everybody.
Well, I can write this down so that I can.
I know.
Get it.
I know. Well, I'm surprised Froggy ain't showed up. That way.
In Cajun.
In Cajun. Yeah.
Now I don't know if Mark will be showing up or not.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta wait on those people to show up and everything. That way we get the links and everything. So, and these are all they're what size large, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're all like a size large. But yeah, I mean, Cajun's supposed to be here. 710 is supposed to be here.
Yeah, because didn't you say
he's got a couple of coins or something like that he wants to get in for the auction and everything. Run out. I got the pen right there. Pencils are in here somewhere too. I don't know. I don't remember where it's at, but the pen right there. Yeah, Orlando.
What's it?
Yeah, it's Orlando.
Oh, Hollywood.
Orlando, Hollywood. Yeah. Out of Florida.
Cali.
That's California? Alright, never mind. Never mind. Well, there is a Hollywood, Florida. Uh-oh. I went a gecko.
Bye-bye.
A car insurance guy trying to sell me some car insurance. Little lizard. But so how you doing today, Patch? Besides doing some painting. Of course, I know right now, yeah, I know y'all are not used to seeing me doing a live stream on a Saturday afternoon. You're gonna have to, of course, get this shut down.
This is Florida. This is Orlando, Florida.
Okay. I knew there was Florida in there too. Um, yeah, because 6 o'clock is when,
Mark.
yeah, Twisted will be on.
Okay, so this is Black Firefighters. Got two of them. And this is an XL.
Oh, an extra large. Okay.
Is that red, regular, or XL?
Hmm. So getting a little bit of rain finally, huh? We've been getting nothing but sunshine. Of course, right now I don't need any more rain because the grass, once it does start raining, that grass grows fast around here. I don't need that.
Okay, you're both
I'm still battling that.
And I refuse to help anymore.
Yeah, she got out, started doing some mowing, and she found the ants. Didn't find the uncles, but she found plenty of ants.
Yeah. Which I'm not a happy camper about.
I know. Well, I can't do anything about that. So let me.
And this is blue. You have firefighters.
Like I said, these are ones that were someone had found. It was either through the marketplace or somewhere, I don't remember where, years ago, and said here. By the way, how's everything? Is sound and video and everything coming in through clear? Because using my new computer I got, so I don't know how everything is.
Okay, this one needs to be another size up, and I'd get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, extra large. I like 2X.
I can't believe only 2 people are in here right now.
Yeah, because I don't even have my phone running in the house.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, now you got to find a place to put this so I can sit down.
That's easy. Any other problems you want me to resolve? I need to find that one. I got it a while back. Oh. Wow. I still can't believe only 2 people are in here right now.
I believe it. The bad thing is, I know Cajun posted like crazy, and Froggy and Carrie and them were advertising it on their live streams.
Yeah.
So
Okay, if everybody knew about it, how come they ain't here yet?
I don't know. That way I can write it down.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, except for those 4, all the 3 firefighter and the last one I picked up, which is this Harley Davidson, everything in there is large.
Okay.
And those 4 are extra large. and they're heavyweight cotton.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna get rid of some of these.
but well, ask Cajun where he's at,
That's what I'm fixing to do.
and you'll have to ask Froggy because, like I said, I left mine in the house.
Yep.
Whoops.
Well, I'm trying to find some other stuff.
Yeah, we're going to get the link for the GoFundMe, which is how the family is wanting the payments to go through. None of this money comes to us
Right.
at all. And we're going to post that, pin that at the top of the chat because he's going to change his pin and stuff, and so that we can. The only thing we're asking is on the birdhouse because it's going to be so heavy, is half shipping.
Yep.
And I've got a shawl I'm working on, which my dingbat butt said I would have it done by noon today. That didn't work.
Yeah, we got.
But since I don't get any money in until Friday, it will be the 13th. It will be out at the latest on Monday the 16th for mine, and
Yep.
I'm paying shipping on those. But I do have a Lapgan baby blanket that's ready to go. If somebody wants it, it'll be shipped out the same day as the shawl. So.
Yep.
I guess the only thing we can do is start, and they can jump in because I mean, there's.
Well, I'm gonna wait till. I mean, got 2 people here. I mean, that's not much of an auction and everything. Plus, we don't have the link. So I'm trying to get the information.
Go to Cajun's community page because he posted it there.
I know that, but I'm looking for an email I got from him to get some information. That's what I'm looking for right now. Oh. That's the only thing is, yeah, I'm trying to got a bunch of emails and everything. I know I got them. Just gotta try and find them.
Yeah.
I can't get it. I mean, if nobody else wants to show up for this, I'll just shut it down and we'll just.
Well, like I said, contact them through, call Cajun because you've got his number.
I know. Well, that's what I'm trying to find. I've got both his phone numbers on my phone. I just don't remember which one's his cell, which one's his home. That's what I'm trying to find out. That's why I'm going back to find all the. Yeah.
Call one, then call the other.
Well, that's why I was looking for that.
Email.
Correct.
But yeah. So that. What's up?
That's already 418. Okay. Patch is here. Doc's here.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And I know Doc is up by the Chicago area.
I believe so. Yeah.
And I can't remember where Patch is from though.
Well, they can always remind us.
Yes, please.
And now we're down to 1. So who's dropped out?
Ah, fudge.
Yeah.
But Froggy's normally lurking, so.
No.
I know.
Oh well, if it does, the only thing is something like that, it would show up
as how many are watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, honey. Mm. If they don't show up, I'll just donate it to somebody else. I'll make it one ball instead of two, which is not what I want to do because I want to make it pretty decent size.
Yeah, I know. I mean, everybody was knowing about this.
I know. I know Froggy did a live yesterday, but that was just
And
chilling.
I know that Carrie, she done one.
She did too. She's doing one on the 23rd also.
I'm saying, but she did one this morning.
Oh, she was?
Yeah. That, remember the one that you were? Of course, Froggy did one also.
No, that wasn't auctions. I didn't know.
No, I'm saying, but she went live. I'm saying live.
I don't know. I don't know if Carrie went live or not.
Yeah, she went live because I was out here watching some of it.
Oh, okay. Shows what I know, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Pull that hair out by the roots. Where are you seeing how many people are watching?
Yeah.
But whoever's watching, pop in the chat. Let us know what's going on because this is supposed to help out somebody that I know through YouTube, and there's nobody showing up like they were asked to do.
And like everybody had said that they were going to be doing.
And
yeah, this is upsetting.
Yes. And that's just simply because.
What's up, Cajun? Oh, is he? Oh, hey, Missy. Ah, well, I'm live like I said I was going to be, like he's been talking about for the past few days. All right, thank you. Bye. Missy said that Cajun's laying down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He forgot what time you were going live.
I guess so. And it looks like, I guess everybody else had kind of forgotten about that.
Yeah, and there's a couple of them that you couldn't get a hold of except through Cajun, so.
Yep, well.
Which, did you ever give him your address for that one?
Yep,
okay.
He does have my address.
Because I told him I would do it and I didn't. I guess if nobody shows up about 4:30, 4:45, sorry. Well, there's two in the house now. Hey, Doc. We just found out he was laying down. So
yeah,
that's where Cajun's at. He went to sleep. What?
Let me look. Oh, thank you.
Settle.
Yep, got my little bottle of Coke.
But I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 t-shirts. 5 are large, 4 extra large that are all Harley Davidson, just different. They were given out and made for different shops. I have blanket, which is this part here is woolen acrylic, and this is acrylic. And working on a shawl, and it's 100% polyester. But
and Froggy, I got no idea where. Yeah.
See, for her it's 5 o'clock.
I know. Well, Same way with Mark and
Yeah.
Ed.
Yeah, and Sandy had to go out.
She had to go to work today.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she went there this morning.
Pardon me, guys. Let's see, I don't keep up with mixed mowers, Doc, so I wouldn't have known that. And are you sub to Mick?
No.
Okay, so neither one of us would have known because we're not on there.
Right, I know. I'm looking on my phone to see who all is live, and yeah.
That way, if something hot. Well, we've got 3 in the house, so we're seeing Patch and Doc. So who's number 3? Come up on the chat. Let us know who you are.
Right now, I'm not getting anything else.
Yeah, but if Froggy's up on panel with somebody else, you wouldn't know who it is unless it's one of your subs.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Oh, hi, Candy. Material? Material and.
How you doing, Candy? Right now, it's showing only 3 people wanting to, be in here and have.
Oh, Leanne. Okay, that's what's going on.
Right. So, yeah. So, I mean, not getting the people that's supposed to be showing up. Cajun was supposed to be here with some of his people.
It's okay, Candy. That's why I looked. I was like, huh? And you got it straight. We're good.
Yeah. And I'll play like this. I'm kind of disappointed because everybody knew about this going on today and been talking about it in all the different live streams. I ain't saying it, but I'm going to give it about another 20 minutes and
shut it down.
Yeah. I just shut it down because not getting people in here that's supposed to be here that knew about this.
That said they would be here.
Yeah, it says they would be here.
And it's not you. It's because, 2 people in for the auction is not really going to do anything. We're not going to count you on the auction because this is going to go to help your sister. So you're obviously not required to buy anything or asked. We don't want you contributing because you're already doing enough.
Right.
And we'll just deal with what we can deal with until, 4:45? About 4:45. And
yep.
They're either all here or not. If they show up, then we'll keep it open.
Right.
But if not, we'll just shut it down and do what we got to do.
Yep.
He'll find a place for the birdhouse, which I still have not seen.
Nope.
And I've got 9 shirts that if nobody comes in and wants them, I'll add more shirts to it later on and make him a quilt. I've got the blanket and this is the shawl I'm working on.
Right, because that was the whole thing. Those shirts were supposed to be made into a quilt.
Yeah, if we can't get anyone in, then that'll be it. And then when I get paid on the 13th, I'll put money in for the GoFundMe. Instead of making something to auction off, I'll just put money in, which I'd planned on doing anyway, but I was hoping to get more money to you through this auction.
Yep. And that's the main reason why I was like, okay, I'm going to do this.
Well, we got 1 more.
Yep.
Yay.
Got 4.
Got
a long way to go as far as getting people in. Yep. That might be Cajun finally.
Probably.
I'm surprised Mike Hodge hadn't popped in yet.
Yep. But
Maybe he's working. I don't know.
Mike works?
When he wants to.
Okay.
I know.
Huh?
He might be
Up to
twisting.
5.
Yeah. He might be twisting a wrench somewhere.
Y'all guys come on into the chat. Let us know who you are, what's going on, so we can hopefully get enough people in here for a decent auction.
There's
hey, 710.
There's 710.
So that we can.
Let me.
There you go.
Yep. There's a link.
And you had it
again.
Yeah.
I know.
That is. Why are you putting yourself in time out?
No, that's not what I want. I'm trying to figure out how to get it pinned at the very top.
It is pinned. Oh.
There
you go.
Okay, I got to do it on that.
Okay. And then later you can unpin it and pin up the GoFundMe when we get all the.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you don't have to keep putting it in there.
Okay.
So. All right. So we got one more lurker.
So I got to do it on
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. So I can't do it through the StreamYard. Okay.
That's fine. 710. We'll wait on you. Candy, if you want to go ahead and come on in, come on.
Yep.
Well, at least somebody's in feet.
Yeah.
It's up here. Yeah.
Of course, won't know how the sound and everything is till someone comes in. They start talking. I might have to turn the volume down some.
No.
Don't know.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, new computer system and everything. Got a new computer, monitor, sound, and got speakers and everything for it.
And he kept me up till 1 o'clock this morning talking about it.
You could have gone to sleep.
I could have gone to sleep, but you wouldn't have been in there when I did. And I can't do that well.
Done before.
Uh-huh. That's because I was extremely tired after 2 or 3 days.
You did it for 41 and a half years. What's your excuse now?
I finally have a good bed partner. And 4 of those years don't count. Because that's when I was with the other Mike.
Yeah.
I was with Mike, not Michael.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, my daughter was asking me if she should be his friend on Facebook. I said, that's up to you. I said, I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to talk to him. I said, I said, you're over 18 and I'm in Texas, so I don't have to deal with him on you. I said, and on Chris, yeah, that ain't going to work. Because Chris wants to shoot him.
Now, my guns. He's got his own he can use.
Honey, for that, I would buy my own. Frenchie! Yay!
All right. Thank you, Frenchie.
Come on in.
Starting to get, after 30,
Well, we're down to 5, so.
Yep. I want at least 10 before we start.
Yeah.
10 minimum before we start doing the auction and everything, before I even get the birdhouse.
Y'all guys that know Leanne's live, let her know we're going and let her know what's going on so that maybe some of her people will come over here to be able to get this money for Noodly. When we're done here, I'm going to go do hamburgers.
Sounds good.
Unless, because if Mark's not live, I don't even know if he's got.
Mark said he was going to go live tonight.
Okay, he should have been able to he should have set something up this morning then.
Notifications? He said on his live stream that he was going to go live.
Okay, well, if he doesn't, then
I know.
we can go to your cattle company.
And we got Brandon going at 8. So we got, planned on
Us, Mark, and Brandon.
right, just plan on just doing mine for 2 hours, twisted it, for another 2 hours, and then
Hour.
Brandon.
He only goes for about an hour. Well, no, that's Ed. He goes.
Sometimes
He doesn't go too very often. He may be an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah. And you can see.
I know. I see where you were playing with the pretty red paint. It's all over.
Yeah.
I just gave him one hint. That's it.
That's true.
Give me the Coke. I need caffeine. And I hate coffee.
No, you just don't like coffee in with your creamer.
I don't like the taste.
Yeah. That's what's missing out of that.
What?
Bamboo.
Not on this type of live, you ain't.
I know.
If you want to add to it, guess what?
I'll add it later.
You get to be chauffeured around by me, and you don't like me driving. When
I
you're,
never said that. I feel safer and more confident in my own driving compared to the other idiots out there driving around.
Okay, so you're lumping me with them. Gee, thanks.
How many videos have we seen of stupid idiot drivers?
Yeah, but still, you're lumping me in with them.
I didn't say you. Did I? I didn't say your name. About 8 more minutes.
Damn. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Candy, unless we get rated,
yeah,
we're pretty much. I mean, I want to do this because I love Noodly. She is a doll. I love her. But if not, if people don't show up, then
yep.
Yeah,
people don't show up for it. I'll shut this down.
Okay. Thanks, Candy.
I mean, basically 7 minutes.
Yeah,
I know.
At a quarter till.
Yeah, I mean, this is getting to me. The fact is that this was all, we talked about it. I did the live stream and everything Monday, and everybody knew about this.
Carrie.
Throughout the week.
Yeah, I told Carrie about it on her auction that she did that more. Well, not Carrie. I told her about it when I went on to Froggy's Live earlier before Michael did his Monday evening, and then after we shut down. Hey, Brandon. And then when he shut down Monday, Cajun Coin Hunter went live, and he ran all his super chats that he got, which he stopped at after about 5 or 6 minutes. He sent them straight to your GoFundMe, but all the super chats that he got, he is going to put in your GoFundMe.
Right.
So, and that's all he was doing for his live Monday night.
No, it wasn't Monday, because I went live Monday.
You went live Monday, and then he went in after you.
Okay, yeah.
And then I think the same thing happened on Wednesday. You went live, and he went in after you.
Right.
Yeah. But, Brandon, if you know anyone who wants to buy some T-shirts, a baby blanket, and a shawl.
Or a birdhouse.
Or a birdhouse, yeah. And everything's going to go to Candy Elsie, sorry, which is...
Getting tongue-tied?
Yes. which is the sister of Noodly Bits, one that we're raising the money for. Everything will go to her so that she can take care of the expenses that needs to be done. But yeah, we're up to 6 people right now, and
Yeah.
you know,
Well, move back. We'll go get it.
where'd you put it?
I got it hidden.
Oh boy!
Let's just say it's not in the garage.
Yikes!
I stuck it. I put it outside that way it could dry because I got it painted.
I'm getting kind of scared, guys, because I probably walked right by it. Okay, thanks, Brandon. Well, I know that he'll come up for it. Okay, Brandon said he'll pop it in on his stream.
All right. Yep, I'm good. But that's it.
Nobody's showing up 7:10. I mean, if you want to come up for a few minutes, we're gonna pretty much shut it down in like 4 minutes because there's 6 people here.
Yeah,
and
not getting the people.
Five of them count.
Yeah, now we're down to 5.
Well, so
yeah,
if you want to come in, the StreamYard link's up there, and you can just pop up, and we'll chit chat because we're trying, but nobody's coming in.
Yeah, that's the problem. Nobody's wanting to show up for it. You know, I'm upset.
Yeah, and Candy Elsley is in the chat. She's the one that is having to take care of all the financials for Donna Miller, which is Noodly Bits. So we don't count her. Right now it says there's 6 watching, so there's actually 5 in here.
Yep.
But if you're going to come up, then, you know, we don't mind coming up and just BSing until somebody says, hey, what's going on with the auction, and but if nobody shows up, nobody shows up.
And of course, I called Cajun, and yeah, he was out. Missy actually answered his phone.
Yeah, I'll just take this in, and I've been working on this shawl straight since Wednesday. I was going to start on it Monday, but I was out Monday and Tuesday, so
yeah.
I've got a pink baby blanket I need to do and get it sent to Arkansas. Haven't touched it since Monday.
Yeah, I know, Brandon. Yeah, because that was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, him missing. Like I said, Missy answered the phone, and he was laying down sleeping.
Oh, there's 7:10.
Right.
Just a second. We're waiting on your picture to show up. And it's saying you don't have a mic.
Well, got the mic.
There he is.
Yep, got your mic muted.
Yeah, I got it. Give me just a second. I'll get everything set up. I'll get back.
You're fine, honey. It's good.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it don't matter. I can move, you know. But there's the birdhouse back there. That's the one I wanted making. It didn't turn out the way I originally designed in my head and everything for it. What I was wanting to do was a barn style roof on it, which was where you got the angle like that. It comes out and then it comes down.
Back.
And I was even going to try and figure a way to have the little thing up on top like you see on a regular barn. But I was also wanting to see about doing either finding Woodstock or Snoopy for it. But didn't get a chance to find those.
Yeah. And like we said, nobody's showing up, so
yeah,
it's pretty much just going to be us BSing right now.
Yep.
We're at 5 people because when you got on the panel, it knocked you out. And Candy that's in the chat does not count.
Yep.
So okay, so somebody else just came in, but who it is, I don't know.
Brandon, I feel like UK just missing a live stream. That's rare. That's very rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got company though. I understand. He's got company.
Oh, money can come in too.
Oh yeah. Money would be there.
Oh yeah, they're definitely. When they get moving around, I'm sure they will. I actually emailed him earlier and was asking him when it was because I forgot what time it was, and he didn't get back with me. And I just luckily was looking. I didn't get a notification, so I found you and jumped on.
You may have to change your settings on your subscription for his Mater's channel.
Yeah. I mean, you're subscribed to my channel, correct?
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, like they say, you have to hit that, click on the bell and click on all. That way, whenever I get a video out or anything like that, let you know about it. I've got it
lit up as well. I have all lit up as well. It just every now and then it does this. Most of the time I get like 150,000 notifications a day. So, but
it's not just you. I didn't get one for him either.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's kind of slipping today. I've seen like I didn't get as many today as I normally do.
Yeah, that must be on YouTube side then.
Yeah.
Definitely on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, we can just sit here and BS for a little while.
Yeah.
And no, Brandon, I'm not talking about you.
So tell me, 710, what do you think about that $100 bill I got?
Oh, I love it. That's a great deal, and it definitely be worth more the longer you hold it.
Oh yeah, and now I'm not going to say the website or anything like that as far as where I got it from.
Oh, now come on, we need to know that.
Oh no, that's going to be my own little secret there. But I will put it like this: the bill came from West Virginia,
Department of the Treasury.
Yep.
Nice.
But it wasn't the West Virginia website.
Well, he was selling for somebody?
They were selling it and using another website to sell it.
I got you.
Now, they did have two other 66 Red Seal Star notes on there, but they were a much, much higher serial number. And I don't even think it started off with a 0. But that bid right there for those two alone was, I think, already like $250.
Oh, wow. Really?
So
that one you guys is a special note for sure.
Right.
I hadn't seen many that low at all.
Right. And, now money, he found one. It was, I think, serial number was 296.
Yep.
No, it was a higher number than yours, but
I know, but I'm saying it was 296.
That's my bill guy. No. He is definitely the bill currency.
I thought it had one more actual numerical digit instead of the 0.
No, it was 296. Mine's 192.
And he found that on eBay for $900.
Yeah, that's what it sold for. Was $900.
Wow.
And that was a 296 serial number.
Well, that's definitely a special note you have.
Right. So if that one sold for $900, I'm figuring mine with that much lower serial number and everything, they should go 1,000, maybe 1,100, and then get it graded. And they're saying now that's going to be what, a 20? I think is what they were saying.
They were saying a 12 at first, and then
once I showed it to him on Cajun Stream, he's going, that was Wednesday. That could be a 20.
Oh.
Yeah, and I have no idea what the difference is. So yeah.
The higher the number, the better the grade.
All right. Yeah.
It's like think about it in school. Okay, if you were given a 59 on a test, that was failing. But if you were given a 75, that was passing. That was a D. So that
was a C.
And well, for me, it used to be a D.
That was a That was a C, but I still got my butt busted because I didn't make a B.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. The higher the number, the better.
Okay.
It's definitely all in the condition of it.
Right. Now there are three. You can see three folds in it. There's a slight tear on the right hand side at the bottom where the fold is, but I mean it's still got. Now I don't know if someone's put it in like between uh, pages of a book and had them stacked to get it nice and crispy again, but it's still not.
Yeah, I still haven't let you have my
Later,
$2
Brandon.
bills, have I?
Nope.
I got $32 worth of $2 bills that are literally so crisp you can hold them by your fingernail tips and they will stand up straight as long as the air doesn't hit them.
Yep. All right, Brandon, take it easy.
Bye, hun.
But I know I've got I think it's 1928 Red Seal $2 bill
Nice.
that my dad got years ago.
I have a lot of $2 bills. That's what I kind of kept was $2 bills.
Right.
I don't even know what I've got out there. I just kept getting them and getting them from work, and I had a sketchbook that I opened it about like that, and just stuck them in there and kept stacking them.
My favorite thing to keep growing up was Merc Dimes and Wheaties.
Yep. I know I used to work for Kohl's at their DC, and we actually had in the break room, we actually had where they would serve hot food. Okay. And I'm not talking about vending machines. I'm talking about they actually had people that would cook it and put it out on a cafeteria style line. The lady there knew that I collected, the coins and stuff. Anytime she ever found a Wheatie, she'd hand it to me.
I got people that put them up for me too.
Yep. So I mean, I'd get them. It's like I'd get them put up and everything.
I got an older lady that's like 98 years old. She says anything ever happens to me, she wants me to have her coin collection, and she's been putting back money for a long time.
At least a good 70 years.
Yeah. But
I
mean, I just love the fact of seeing a look on both Cajun and Money's face when I told him the serial number on that bill.
Is it graded? Is it graded?
No, it's not graded.
Okay. You ought to send it off and get it graded.
That's what I'm going to do. Money's already saying that he would help as far as getting that done.
Because he's in Louisiana. He lives in Arizona and he's in Louisiana visiting Cajun right now. So he could slide right by here.
Yep.
Pick it up on his way through, huh?
Exactly. Yep. He bypassed us on the way out to Cajun.
Yep.
Well, of all the people that I know on the internet that has anything to do with currency, he would be the one I would send it with.
Yeah.
He can get it took care of. He knows bills better than anybody I know.
Right.
And since I know what he looks like, I can actually meet him somewhere in town if he flies this way.
Yep.
Look like a loggerhead turtle.
Huh?
You look like a loggerhead turtle.
Yep.
No, they're cuter.
I pick on him. I like Money. Money's a good guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he seems like a sweetheart.
He really is.
I mean, like I'm not gonna forget that night I did that stream and everything. When I told Cajun about it, and he goes, "What?" I mean, immediately. I mean, he got his phone out and called Money, and Money popped on the stream. He goes, "You found a what now?"
And he said, "Yeah. By the way, I put my dinner off to come up here and talk about this."
Yeah. I mean, he was totally in shock. I mean, especially with how many zeros were in it, and that's what really got me.
I had never seen one that low. I've seen low numbers, but I've never seen a low star note like that.
Right, and that's what really got me, being a star note also with the low serial number.
That's impressive to me.
Yeah.
It's
All
definitely
right,
a good
Candy.
sign.
Have a good day at work, hon.
All right, take it easy, Candy. Appreciate you being here. Sorry we didn't get this going.
Yeah.
Tried.
Yeah, what flipped me out is before I moved down here. You're welcome, Candy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We'll do what we can when we can. You know that. Before I moved down here, I had gone and pulled some money out of the bank. I gotten part of that stimulus money. I pulled out $700. Well, I had 7 $100 bills that were all sequential.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you spent them.
No, I didn't. Well, I spent 200.
But where's the other five?
Daughter.
Yeah, you spent them.
No, I gave it to my daughter.
I would have too. I would have spent it. If it's not a star note or real low numbers, I just being in order like that sequential just to me now. I'm not.
Oh no, they were printed like earlier in 2021.
Yeah, but when you saying serial number as far as having a lot of zeros on it, like that $100,
yeah. No.
It had a star on it.
Or a star note, yeah, star note stands out. If you had like 6 star notes in a row like that, I'd be like, oh man, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been hidden really well where even he couldn't find it.
Right.
Now I will point
we can sell it back to him.
But now someone I was dating for a while, where she worked at, they constantly had had to go to the bank and get money because she worked at a little she worked at Waffle House. Okay, but anyways, I've got 19 $1 bills in there that I think about. You can find like 3 of them that were sequential, and then here's like another 3, but they're all within like 100 numbers and everything. But they're all like real close, like they're all like on the same sheet or a couple of sheets.
They're all within like 200 or 300 numbers from first to last.
Correct.
Oh, sweet.
That'd be cool.
And there was 19 of them.
Yeah. So what have you got pulled out, 710?
Just some 90%, $50 I was gonna donate for the auction, and Westward Journey nickel series set, the coins in the metal set. Just something to try to help it out. That story kind of touched me. I know it's sad when people are in that position that these people are in, and they don't have insurance. It's really tough.
Right.
So I was just something to try to help. I don't have a lot, but what I do, I'll give to anybody that really needs help.
Yeah.
Right. I appreciate it.
She's 53, and this hit out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's young. That's really young.
Yeah.
My wife's dad passed away very young, and he had some of the similar conditions of what you're speaking of. So I understand. It was really tough for us, and if I can help, I'm willing to help. So.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Mater's only a few years older than that, and I got just over 10 years before I hit that. And with my family history, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in the best of shape myself. I know life is really short. It's really short.
Yeah.
You got to take.
None of us is in best of shape. We did stuff for a living. Yep. We earned the right to be here to live.
Right.
And that takes a toll.
I mean, I know for a fact, I'm not best of health. I mean, I've got the
Poochie belly.
I got the spare tire.
No, that's a poochie belly.
Well, actually, no. I tell everybody, I've got a 6-pack ab and everything, but I've got all this insulation around it to keep it nice and cold.
It's a reserve tank.
Yeah, like I say, it's to help keep that 6-pack nice and cold. So it's got the insulation around it.
But it's my poochie belly.
Yeah. I mean, I know smoking and everything. I've been smoking now for about 40 years.
Ooh.
Don't give me mine.
Yeah, about 40 years.
And do you smoke?
So that's one thing that I know is not helping.
And menthols are worse than regulars.
I smoked for a long time. I quit a few years back, and I can tell a big difference in my health just by quitting.
Oh yeah.
People around me started getting really sick. Every time I turned around, I was at the hospital, and it was always lung and heart problems. And I never thought that smoking would really give you heart problems, but it clogs up your arteries. So
Yeah.
a lot of them doctor's office and hospitals I was going to, my mother and my dad, he died with lung cancer, and it's from smoking. And just seeing that, I quit instantly. I kind of walked out and said, these things ain't worth it. It was really a lot easier than what I thought it would be.
You had a really strong motivation to say, I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, you start seeing people around you die, it kind of hits you, it hits you in a place that you don't really know that you got, especially people that you love a lot, And my parents getting sick. My mother went down with COPD, and they put her in the hospital and told her that she probably didn't have very long to live. And anyway, that was 2 years ago, and she's still going, but she walked out of the hospital, quit smoking, and I believe that if she hadn't quit, that she'd be dead now. But
it's a possibility.
Yeah.
I know my grandmother had COPD. She had it for 10 to 15 years before she passed. My grandfather had cirrhosis of the liver. He had COPD, emphysema on top of that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He was hooked up to an oxygen tank, and he was a World War II amputee.
Cool.
And
did you smoke?
Prince Albert cigars.
Oh.
Prince Albert, roll your own.
Roll
and his drink of choice was Jack Daniels. I can be around Jack Daniels, no problem. I cannot be around the Prince Albert tobacco. And you put the two together, I don't care where I'm at and how far I got to go to get home. I'm walking out.
You're getting away from it.
Yeah.
I had a brother. I kind of wish sometimes he would have drank Jack Daniels, but his alcohol of choice was Dr. Tishner mouthwash, and it was very cheap. You could get it real cheap, and it still get you just as drunk. And any dry county around our parts of the world, they have a lot of dry counties in our state, so they don't have alcohol. And you can go in any Dollar General and pick up mouthwash. So
you can go into Dollar Tree and get it.
Yep. And that was kind of his thing, and he ended up dying of cirrhosis of the liver from drinking it. It's an addiction, and it's people just don't know that it's a disease. Really, once you've done it as long as some people do it, it's really hard for them to quit.
Yeah, and I worked on north side of Oklahoma City up by Edmond, if you ever know where that's at. And I was at a gas, huh?
I don't.
Okay, well, if you ever get the chance to want to go find it, have fun. There's, yeah, I haven't lost a lot in Oklahoma that I care about. Moving down here is one of the better things I've done in my life. But we had an older gentleman who, and I'm using the term loosely because he was a jerk, and that is the nicest thing I can say about him. He told me he was a vet, which I could believe because of his age. And he came out to the gas station where I worked, had a 2-lane road between a four lane, two east, 2 west, between me and the McDonald's across the road. He would get on the median right there at the turn, and he'd bum money all day, which is okay, fine. You're a panhandler. You pay $2 a day to get reserve your place so that it doesn't get used or stolen by anybody else, and that was Oklahoma rules. And he came in at 2:30 one morning. I want a beer, and doors are locked, and I'm cleaning my coffee, so you can't do anything. My coffee pots look like Windex because of the cleaner. And he grabbed a pack of coffee, grabbed a large cup, put the coffee grounds in the cup and filled it up with water.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he put the lid on it. I walked over there, put my hand on the lid, grabbed the cup, and said, "You cannot have that." He said, "Why?" I said, "I am not selling coffee of any kind at this time. You need to go. You effing B."
Right.
And I'm trying to. Okay, fine, go. He literally, I went out to the median one day after him. There were a half a dozen McDonald's cups out there that he'd gotten, and he double stacked them. I got one of the cups. I started picking up money. There was, and I brought it in. Me and the girl that I was working with, we sat there and counted it. He had over $10 in change.
Oh yeah.
Out there. Yeah.
There's a guy here that we kind of interviewed one day just to see how much he could make. We have a lot of homeless and panhandlers or bums or whatever you want to call them that lives in our town. And anyway, we interviewed him just to find out what he could make in a day's time. And at the end of the day, by 6:30 in the afternoon, he had already made $43. Yeah. Standing in front of Walmart, helping people put washing cars and helping people put their groceries in their car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This guy was driven up and dropped off because the way it was set up is you had our gas station and our parking lot on one side where our trash can was that ran along that road was connected to the Home Depot back that away from the store. They drive into the Home Depot parking lot near the back of the store, but we could still see them on cameras. This SUV was like, I don't know if it was a Suburban. I want to say it was that or a Cadillac. And it was less than 5 years old. He was dropped off out of that and he went to go bum money. But that day that I picked up over the $10, that next weekend was it's called Fill the Boot, where the firefighters stand out with their boots and you put the money in it for there's a couple different charities Oklahoma did. I brought the money in to the store and I cashed it out for bills. And my coworker said, "What are you going to do with it?" I said, "Fill the boot." She goes, "Why are you going to do that?" I said, "Because that dumb idiot," and insert about 3 minutes worth of cussing, has got that. He has paid to stand there and get money from people, and the firefighters cannot stand there and get that money from them. I would rather the firefighters stand there than someone like that.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yep.
And he got pissed at me because I refused to sell him beer. Which, if you're going to, okay, fine. You're a vet. There are resources out there. Go help it. I want to self-medicate. I said, I ain't helping you. You need to go somewhere else.
Yep.
I see these videos all the time of people that pull up in like an area like you're talking about, and they'll park get out of a real nice Maserati or something and go stand on the side of the road and bum money. And we have a lady that lives here pretty close to us. Well, I don't know if she lives here or what. I see her a few times a month. They'll pull up in a RV truck. They have the RV, the one that you live in, and they pull up at Walmart and they get out, and there's always a lady and a little baby, and she'll go stand out by the road with the signs that says "Needs money, please help." And people give her a lot of money, and they'll fill up her gas jug and all,
Yeah, see, I had that.
But they leave here, they'll do it for like 3 or 4 or 5 days here at this Walmart, and then they'll leave and go to another town and do it for 3 or 4 or 5 days at that Walmart. And then they'll go to, because I've seen them in a few different Walmarts throughout the state. So, I mean, I guess it's just a job or their way of living, or I don't know. I would hate to live like that. I could.
I pulled up one time into a turn lane. It was pouring buckets. I mean, it was just as much water as could come down was coming down. And I was going to the grocery store. I looked at the guy. I said, "Are you hungry?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "If I buy you food, will that be okay?" He said, "God, please." I said, "Okay. See that store over there?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Go get underneath it and I'll bring you." They got sandwiches at the grocery store, and do you want Pepsi or Coke? He said, "Pepsi, if you don't mind." I said, "I'll get you one." I said, "But I want you over there under that awning so you don't get sick or as sick tomorrow as you could be." And I came out of the grocery store. I went over in there at parking lot, rolled my window down, and handed him a bag with a sandwich like that. And he goes, "Thank you, God, please. I would rather have had this than money." I said, "All right."
Yeah.
You
Some,
find a
some
place.
of some of
Yeah.
them you just do not mind helping. There's something got them there. They've got stories. There's always a story.
Yeah.
Some of them choose to be there, and that's the ones that don't want to help. But the ones that's looking for a chance to get out of it, I love helping them type of people.
Yeah. I told him, I said, tomorrow, I said, you get dry. I said, and you go downtown to the police station, and you ask them to give you resources to help because they are allowed to do that. He goes, "Thank you, ma'am," and because nobody knows it unless you tell them.
Yep.
And
Well,
because
something about a lot of them resources is you got to be to a certain condition before they will accept you. And
yeah,
so for one place, it may be you have to be already completely strung out on drugs, and it's always a limit. Most people people that really want help can't just walk up and get help. They have to already be to a certain condition, like
they have to be at the
for their
point
standards to let them in.
Yeah, if they have to be at the point that if they're not about to keel over dead, then they can help them.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. They pretty much got to be dead to get help, and that's sad. It's messed up that they have to let them get to that place. But I guess with the ones that they've helped, that they don't no sooner get them back on the streets, and they're right back doing the same thing. I could see where I just don't know. I don't get it. It's tough. It's a tough world, and you can't help everybody. But I try. I want to. I want anybody that I can that I see that wants help. I'm willing to do it. And this story, what y'all are doing right here is really, it's.
Right.
I've been here. I've done that. So
Right.
even though this didn't work today, I'm still going to figure out a way to get a little donation, or so I'll figure something out. I ain't worried about that.
Cajun has the links in his GoFundMe page, and just put in your YouTube name, and if you go through Froggy's PayPal, put in your YouTube name and say for Donna.
Right, okay.
But the GoFundMe is there, and that's how the family chooses to do all the financing. So there's an accountability and stuff.
I know for me, I'm with the motorcycle ministry, and one thing that really gets me is I know a couple of years ago, we do auctions and benefits and everything to raise money. That way we can go and buy um, the toys and clothing and whatever else needed for the family. We actually, we'll ride up on the bikes and everything, but we'll have someone in a vehicle that is, got all the stuff in it, and they'll follow us to the house. We got to one house one time, and we were leaving, and I tell you what really got me was the kids came out, and all I'm hearing is "thank you, thank you, thank you."
Yeah.
As we're riding out.
That guy that I told him gave him the sandwich, I ran into him about 3 years later at the same grocery store. And I was $1 short, so I was going to have him take a pop off. He walked over. He said, "Hold up." I said, "Huh?" He handed her a $5 bill. He said, "Cover it and give her the change." I said, I looked at him. I was like, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Yeah. You bought me a sandwich and a pop a few years ago, and that helped me get where I needed to be." I was like, "Oh crap, okay."
Yep.
You'd be amazed. People remember things.
Yeah.
Good and bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just they'll remember bad a lot more than they will the good. But if you really do a heart touching thing, they'll remember it. I promise.
Yeah. Apparently, whatever had gone on had resolved itself in some way. So he was back on his feet. He said, "I'm back with my wife, and I'm back, and I'm able to keep in touch with my kids because his kids were 15 and 16 at the time that I met him first, and because of whatever happened, he didn't explain that. I didn't ask. Because of whatever happened, wife moved out, kids moved out. He basically was done, and got him a sandwich, told him where to go, He's back. He was back at it. As far as I know, he's still back at it. But
bad things happen to good people.
Oh yeah.
They just need. Sometimes they just need a little pat on the back. Sometimes it ain't even that much. Just somebody to sit there and talk to. You know.
Yep. That's true.
When you ain't got nothing and you got somebody that just walks up to a stranger and helps you out of the blue, it really touches you in places you didn't know.
Well, I mean, you heard.
I say God sends us to them, and
right. Well, you heard the story about how Crystal and I met,
right? I don't think so. No, sir.
I'm gonna let her
go for it.
No, you.
Okay, for all you women knitting is who I blame for me meeting him, and we're both wearing the shirts.
Yeah.
And that's
we both have them on for this event.
I can backtrack Froggy to how I got to the live stream that I met him on, because I crochet and that's what the blanket and shawl are. And so I get on there, talk with them, and well, I ended up Tampa Boys Custom out of Florida, and he does mini bike. Yeah, okay, he's a decent guy, no big deal. And Twisted V Twin and Polar Bear Ed, they do tractor pulls out of Ohio. That's more what I'm used to.
And the tractor pulls they do are like lawn garden tractors. Yeah. Souped up.
Really?
Yeah, they take a lawnmower and they custom build the engine and everything.
Yeah, they put a V twin on it running alcohol.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I got to their channels and okay. Mark is married to Sandy, so that's Twisted V Twin. Okay, fine, cool, no problem. I like Sandy, she's cool. And I'm sitting there flirting with Ed because he's single and that's all it is. It's just going to be flirting because at that time he was a 15-hour drive. Now it's more like 20. So I'm sitting there flirting. And we're on Mark's stream on
a Saturday evening.
On a Saturday night. And I'm sitting up there on panel with them talking BS, and there's one guy that was popping. At that time, he kept popping into the live streams, and he's a jerk.
Briggs.
And he admits it. He flat out says, "I am a total and complete a-hole, and I don't care." And he popped up there, and he fired off a couple of things, and I fired back, and somehow we got to talking about hair color. Well, you can't tell now, but I have gray right here. I don't care. I've had it since I was 16. And this person from Texas that I've never met said, "I think gray hair is sexy." And I'm like, normally I would just blow that off and okay, whatever. But I said, "Oh, thank you." And we just kept talking. And if you backtrack his live streams to mid-March, you'll pretty much get about 80% of our relationship.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. And how I got to Twisted is, 6 years ago when I got my first motorcycle. It's like I've been kind of watching YouTube and everything, and I started watching videos about dumb people in cars reacting with motorcycles and the crashes and everything that happen and smashed mirrors, stuff like that. So I was watching those, and then all of a sudden I seen this thing for an animated bear for Harbor Freight. It's like, what is this? So I was like, I started watching that and everything, and it's like, oh, it's for Dinner Tools. Well, they do a Sunday night stream, where people just get in there. You don't get people on panel. It's Jeff and Jesse, the husband and wife. They get in there and they're answering questions, this, that, and the other. So I started watching it, and next thing I know is seeing all the different people from all over, and then I seen BS Small Engines, and it was like, oh, from Texas. Okay. So, and then I found a couple other people that were from Texas. Oh, okay, fine. So we started chatting, and then I started watching Brandon's his Saturday night streams, and then I get up on panel with him. Well, went to uh, Tampa Boys Customs, and then found out about Twisted B Twin. So I went up going to there, and that's where I ran into her that night.
That's
That was
awesome.
back in March.
March 13th.
Yep. And I was actually at a motorcycle benefit, and of course by that time, we were friends on Facebook and everything. She sent me a message through Messenger. It's like, hang on, let me, because at the time, I was limited on kind of my data and everything from my phone. So here's my phone number. We can talk later because I'm, limited on data. They started off, like about
Hours,
about
2 hours.
about an hour or so phone call, and eventually it wound up into a 5-hour phone call till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I made the trip.
We talked so much, I actually ran my phone out of minutes.
Yeah. And I actually made the trip up there to Oklahoma for the first time to ever see her, and that was
End of March.
It was either end of March or beginning of April.
Yep.
And then I made about 2 weeks after that, I made another trip. At that time, I went up there on the motorcycle. Yeah, her first time riding.
Yeah, that was definitely different.
Right, and things progressed, and at the end of April, there was a motorcycle rally down south of me. She actually made the trip down with her son. He stayed to keep an eye on my mom while she and I went down there for that.
And
we got rained on big time.
That sucks.
All weekend.
Yeah, basically all weekend it was doing nothing but raining.
And
So
then
y'all stay in Oklahoma now?
No, here in Texas.
I moved to Texas.
Texas. Okay.
I was born and raised in Oklahoma. I actually spent my last birthday in Oklahoma and made one other trip up there. After that, that was it.
Yep. And the thing about with her birthday, one thing I was talking to her about was about Renaissance festivals. Well, where that bike rally was down at the Renaissance Festival south of me, actually at their campground. So, and I've been talking to her since, have you ever been to the castle? She goes, the what? I said, the castle. She goes, where's that? I go, Muskogee. She never heard of the castle up at Muskogee, Oklahoma. So, come to find out their final weekend was weekend for her birthday. So we went up there for that.
And it's beautiful up there.
Yep. Except for the highway. With all the road work that's going on. I mean, you go for about 5 or 6 miles, then you hit about 7 miles of road work, then you get about another 5 or 6 miles of open road, then about another 7 miles of road work.
And sometimes
they don't do that in Texas.
We
got a lot of that here. A lot of our main highways are under construction. They've been under construction for 20 years.
Well, parts of 35 right now, you might get about 50 miles, and that's it. And then you probably go about another 50 miles, and then you might run into some more down in Waco. And then after that, you're free and clear.
Yeah. Oklahoma is notorious for borrowing from the bridge fund for the roads and bridges for everything else. And when they finally start on the roads and bridges, it takes forever.
And the money's not there.
Yeah, that's why it takes forever.
All I know is I went across Oklahoma and I was damn near broke when I got to the other side of all toll booths.
Where did you go?
I come across from Arkansas and went up to where did we go to? Kansas. So whatever you come in on the eastern side and then go up and go through Kansas. But I went through some highway that had a toll booth about every 20 minutes or 5 minutes, I guess.
Hey.
Yeah, that's probably Indian Hills. And
it may have been. I was so happy when we come back, we didn't go that way. I went a whole different route on the way back.
Yep.
If we could have gone a different route, we would have.
Matter of fact, when we went up there, the original plan was to go up on the trike, but the weekend was calling for rain and everything. It's like rain, road,
Again?
the bike, no,
Not again.
no. So I went up in my car for a 4.5 hour normal road trip. Took almost 8 hours with all the delays and everything else.
Yes.
There was one delay that was what, 45-minute delay?
No, it was an hour.
No, I'm saying
The one here in Texas?
no. Yeah, the one right there by the border. It actually cost us an extra 45 minutes to take the delay route compared to about an hour and a half, 2 hours if we stayed on the highway
Yeah,
because of a major wreck.
I make a trip to Orange Beach, Alabama every year, and they always want to send us through Mobile. And every time I go through, the time that we go in the year is always so many cars. And it'll show on your GPS that if you go this route, it'll take an hour and a half to go through Mobile and back out of it. And realistically, it takes about 3 hours to go through Mobile and come back out of it. It recalculates once you get in there and stop. But I figured out another route for where it takes, it's actually about 35 miles longer, but it's about an hour and a half shorter. You get there an hour and a half quicker than you would.
Right. That's why, when I told her coming down from Oklahoma the first time, it's like, look, here's a route you need to take. It's an extra 9 miles, but it will save you a lot of headache, and especially not putting you through downtown Dallas. And since you're not familiar with the area, this is the route you need to go. And she actually missed it. She actually went through downtown, got lost, and that added about another 30 minutes right there.
Yeah, and I was on the phone with him the entire time. I finally said, "Listen," and the second time coming down, finally said, "Listen, shut up." He goes, "Huh?" I said, "Shut up." I said, "You were the GPS. Right now, GPS is working. Hush."
That GPS gets me lost.
Yep.
Ugh. You and me both.
Around in a hot second because it tells me to get in the second lane from the inside right lane and turn left, and I'm like, wait a minute, now I'm supposed to go straight in this lane.
It tells me to get here, and I have to get back over one lane.
Yeah, that'll get me confused. Just tell me I need to turn up here, and I can do it all myself.
Okay, what time is it?
About 5:30.
Food?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Since breakfast was how long ago? Yeah.
9 something? Hey, first time you've had my pancake. I wish I had strawberry or blueberry syrup, but that would have gone in the mix.
It's about time for me to find something to eat myself.
Yeah.
Well, I hate this didn't work out on this. It wasn't much. I'd probably throw in more if more people showed up, but I'll figure out a way to donate. I'll donate a little bit myself, and then I'll see if I can come up with a way to maybe help out.
Well, if you can't, don't worry about it. I mean, all we were trying to do is, if you can get $1 or $2, $5, whatever, get a cup of coffee, throw a cup of coffee in there.
Gas money, anything, it all helps. I believe me, I thoroughly understand. I've been in.
Did you see the birdhouse?
I did. Was it a red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right behind his shoulder.
I like it. Is that the one you built for this?
Yep. It's this one right here.
How do you clean it out?
You don't.
Oh, you don't.
Let the birds do it.
Yeah, the birds they do that. They have to do the housekeeping.
Okay, I got you. We put them up out here, but every year I go out there and there's like a little door I can open them up and clean out all the stuff they put in them.
Yeah.
Nah, just leave it and let them do it. It biodegrades eventually.
But I mean, this is all made out of the wood I get for free from work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like recycling. I love recycling. I don't like throwing anything away.
Well, I mean, where I work at, we paint different types of fasteners. And one company we get the screws for is the screws that hold your light switch and outlet covers on.
Okay. All right.
When they come in on a pallet, they're stacked. It's 3 boxes high. Okay. But when they come in on the shipping container, there's like 3 pallets stacked. So what they do is they will build a wooden framework, and it's 40 inches in width by 48. Okay. I don't know if I still have any. I don't think I got any left of them.
You got one over there behind the chair.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm talking about where they had the corner pieces. I think I've got them all taken apart. But anyways, what
no, right there.
Oh. Yeah.
And doctors told me I need bifocals.
I don't have my glasses on, okay? But anyways, what they do is they'll have one of these at each corner, and then right in the middle all the way around, they'll take a single piece, and they'll take that framework, put it down on this, and then strap it down.
Okay.
And they'll have, the shrink wrap and everything on there. But, I mean, pieces like this, I mean, this is like a white pine or a yellow pine, and it's like 5/8 of an inch thick and everything. We throw this stuff away.
Yeah, it can be used for something.
Right.
Yeah. When I first got into crocheting, my hooks were used. My yarn, I bought it at a thrift store.
Yep.
I bought it.
I pick up a lot of wood off the side of the roads, like when people tear down fences and stuff. That antique wood, especially if it was painted white and the wood's chipped off, the paint's chipped off of it. I'll take it, and I got a vinyl cutter that I use to cut different stuff. See, like that, I cut different stuff, and I could put it on that wood and then paint it and leave designs and stuff. And I do that. I do a lot of that for people, like home sweet home.
You got a still cut.
Yeah, but like I said, with this wood here, I mean, like right now, right now where my Yep.
My cousin's got one. She does shirts. If you ask her, pay for everything, she'll make them.
So like my work table, I've got the computer and everything sitting on. I made that out of the same wood. If you go back and watch the video when I got my toolbox, the 56-inch top box, I made this was a table I had that I had to modify, and I've got U.S. Journal 56-inch toolbox sitting on top of it, and I've got the end locker and end cabinet hanging off the side, and it's not having any problems. I got it all, set up, modified, and everything for it ain't going anywhere. It's solid.
Yeah. And the way I grew up, I could work on mowers, but I forgot more than I want to remember.
Yep.
I grew up like from age 8 on out working on lawnmowers until I moved out, and that was at 19.
Yep.
And so not a big deal to me. We were watching some video, and he asked me, he said, do you know how you what do you say? Where you put the business card at?
Oh, talking about setting the gap and everything for the coils.
Yeah, he asked, do you know how to set the gap with the business cards? He goes, oh, you do? Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And
my dad always used the tab off of a Coke can.
That works too.
Yep.
Little bit wider gap than what I do, but hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, and measure twice, cut once. That works on wood and fabric.
That works on a lot of things.
You can do it with metal.
That can save you a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, and when fabric starts at $5 and $6 a yard, no.
It's better to cut a little bit longer than shorter, because easy to take off compared to adding back on.
It's hard to glue it back on.
Yep.
And if it's on fabric, forget it. You just got to take it. If you're like, if I was making an ankle length skirt and I missed the ankle, I'd have to just take it on up to calf length and say to hell with it.
Yep.
But what all do you crochet? You say you crochet. Do you like blankets or socks or hats or anything?
This right here.
Okay.
It's about 41 inches wide,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's
That's a throw
yep,
or something, right? Like a.
lapgan, baby blanket, whatever. About 41 square.
Oh, that's nice.
It's the pink, light pink is half wool, so
And
and the
how
rest
how
of
long would it take you to make something like that?
it. If that's the only thing I'm working on, probably about a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Um, and this is the shawl I'm working on. Sure, I've got enough extra because I did one for his mom that's exactly like this, just different yarn, and it took me
About 2 weeks.
about 2 weeks. Yeah.
There's some time spent on them things. I never thought about how long it. I know there's some of them. I've seen some stuff that is beautiful. I'm thinking, my goodness, all this is done by hands and a few little
Yeah.
needles.
You cannot recreate crochet with a machine.
No way.
Yeah. Now knitting you can.
Do y'all have a new camera or something? It seems like y'all are a lot better focused than normal.
It's the camera that I've got. Yeah, what got me was when I went going to Walmart earlier to get the paint and everything for the birdhouse. I was looking at ones that they've got, and I'm going, that one is a lot better because it'll do what I say, 1440.
1440, and he's got a 1080.
Yeah, I've got a 1080, and that one was like half the price.
Yep.
Huh. Well, it really works well. It's got good, clear picture.
Thank you.
I mean, did your mom like pink? If
My
you
mom,
want, I'll send you the blanket.
my mom,
Yes.
I don't
Your
know.
wife, girlfriend, somebody else. Hey, Mudster.
Hey, Mudster.
We would, but I wouldn't want to do that. You spend a lot of time on that.
I was going to give it away anyway.
It was going to be for the auction.
And like I said, if we can't get anybody up here by 4:45, I'll find some other place for it to be.
Yep, and that was almost an hour ago.
Yeah.
I ain't going to it. We'll get this auction thing. I think we can get this going. I don't know if it was early or what advertised or what. I don't know why ain't nobody here today. That kind of shocked me.
Yeah, and what really got me is it's been talked about all week long.
It has been, yeah. I know it was early. It's early in the day. I mean, you could probably come back on again tonight at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and it'd probably do a lot better.
Well, the only thing is Brandon's going to be live at 8 o'clock, so I'll be over on his stream. So
right.
And like I said, we've got someone that's goes live at 6. So
yeah. I've got another blanket on the go that as soon as I get, I'm going to do it, and this shawl I'm going to be flipping back and forth. And when I get the shawl done, you know, I'll set it up for auction and just say to heck with it.
Yeah.
If they want the blanket, I'll do that too.
Yeah.
But the other blanket I have going, I actually have to finish and track down Grandma so she can send me address to send to her granddaughter, who is due in 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks.
Oh, wow. Congrats on
that. Huh?
But,
oh, that's no problem. I know where Grandma's at.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, like on the camera I've got, it's a J5. I picked that up at Best Buy, and they're like $49.95. But now, like I said, what I was just saying, I found one over at Walmart, and they're like $27.
Yeah, about 28.
Yeah, it's $14.40, and it's got a built-in microphone.
Yeah. Well, that's it works good. The one I got is a Logitech, but it's like a 720 or something.
Yeah,
it gets the job done. I don't do a lot on it anyway. So.
Yeah.
I have a microscope. Most of my stuff, if I need to, I just throw it under the microscope, and it shows it really well.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll talk to your mom, and if you want, I'll put you together a throw. I'll either do square or rectangle, and I'll send it your way.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get back with you on that. I sure will.
Okay. But it's not with me till after I get that one sent off to. Forgot if she's in Arkansas or Alabama, but she works with Amazon.
I'm in Arkansas.
Right.
I don't know where she's at though.
All right, 17. I'm gonna shut this down.
Yeah.
Like I said, I figured there'd be a lot more people, but nope.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm getting
man.
hungry, and we got a couple more live streams that are gonna be going. So
Yeah, I may see if I can borrow his card and go get some burgers.
Right.
from Brahms.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for having me up, and maybe next time we'll do better, but we tried.
Yep.
You're welcome, 710. Thank you for coming in and trying.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Sorry, guys. We
Y'all have a
tried.
good one. I'll talk to all y'all later. Good night,
All
guys.
right.
Bye.
All right. I'm shutting this down since
Yeah.
didn't get that many people. So
Bye, guys.
everybody have a good night. Bye.